Alrighty, let's talk about the Toronto Blue Jays depth chart for the spring training, and I want to show you who I think will make the roster, who I think will get sent down to AAA Buffalo. And now let's get started. Alrighty, let's get started with left field, outfield, whatever. So left fielder, I think Gurriel is going to be the starter. Derek Fisher, McKinney, Hernandez. I hope none of those guys make the roster. Fisher, McKinney, Davis, all those guys. No. So the projected stars, I can see Gurriel. Yeah, he's going to be a starting left fielder. He played pretty damn good. Hernandez, I think Hernandez is going to switch with Gritchick, they're gonna go back and forth center field because Hernandez, I think he's a big guy. He's not really he's good at center field. He's just not like a typical center fielder. But I think he's good. Jonathan Davis, I hope he's gone from the team forever, and we trade him and we get a good player in the bullpen probably. Gritchick, he hit 30 bombs last year. I can't wait to see him play. That was a good trade with the Cardinals. Haha, Mearshaw. And yeah, let's get to the damn infield. Alrighty. Let's start off with third base. Our most important player, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I know he didn't have the best of seasons last year. I think he had 15 bombs. He's going to be the starting third baseman no matter what. I don't care what the critics say. People are going to say, oh, he's going to regress. He's going to be a DH. No. I see him hitting 30 bombs, in my opinion. His average won't be as good, but he'll hit 30 bombs. I think he'll play solid defense. I think he'll go back to the home run derby and actually win it. The depth that they show is Brandon Drury, Travis Shaw, and some prospect that's probably going to be in AAA or AA. Drury and Shaw both are good third basemen too, but I think Vladdy's our starter. Shortstop is a guaranteed. It's Bo Bichette, which had a great July, August. Got injured, and then they got shut him down for the end of the season. He's going to be a beast. I can't wait to see him. He actually debuted on my birthday, so that was a special moment for me. And, yeah, I'm happy to see him. And the other guys I don't really care about. They're not going to make the team. Alright, second base, which I think is one of our deepest positions, actually. Who can play second base? Brandon Drury, Joe Panic, and Kevin Biggio. Biggio is our starter. Biggio was underrated last year. He had 16 bombs. He, obviously he wasn't consistent the entire year, but late in the year he played good. He's our starting second baseman no matter what. He can hit. He's a good fielder, and the guys behind him are pretty good. Brandon Drury against the A's can rake it, and I'm happy we got him back. Joe Panic, good low risk, high reward move for this team, and I'm happy we got him. Add to the depth. I think he'll make the team. First base, Travis Shaw, Tellez, Drury, and Gurriel can play first base. Well, yeah, I think Shaw and Tellez will play the most first base, barring injuries. I really want Tellez to be a first baseman every day, but they got Travis Shaw for this job. He's a veteran first baseman. Yeah, I think he'll be more first base. Tellez will probably play first base if there's if they play righties or yes righties. If they play lefties, they'll play Shaw, vice versa. DH DH is Tellez, Hernandez, Guerrero, Shaw. Yeah, I agree with that. I think Guerrero would get rest to put him at DH. Same with Shaw and Hernandez and all those guys. If they need rest, they'll put them at DH. Now let's get to catcher. Alrighty, catcher position. And people thought this was going to be so easy to talk about, but with the legal shit Reese McGuire did, beating off in a parking lot, yeah, I think Caleb Joseph may make this team. If McGuire has to spend time away from the team because of this legal shit, then I think Caleb Joseph will be our backup. Or he'll be in. I don't think Joseph will make the team if McGuire settles his shit before the beginning of the season. But obviously, I think Danny Jansen will be a starter. He hit 12 bombs, decent fielding. He's a young guy, and I'm happy that he's our catcher. And yeah, alrighty, bullpen. This bullpen is pretty fucking weird, to say the least. Um, let's get started. Our closer, Ken Giles, 100 miles Giles. He's a beast. I like him, and he's a great starter. I mean, great closer. Fuck. And I'm happy to have him. Wilmer Font, he's an opener, so he can pitch a lot of he can eat up innings, and with that 3 batter minimum, that's very important. He can pitch well, and I'm happy he's in the bullpen. Anthony Bass was a good pickup from Seattle off waivers. I'm happy to see him, and that'll be a nice nickname, the Bass Man. You know, like I like fishing, so yeah. Jordan Romano, he's gonna make the team. He's a Canadian. He can throw fire. And yeah, we'll have like 2 Canadians, Vladdy and Romaro, and I'll be happy. He's from Markham. Shun Yamaguchi, I see him in the bullpen. I don't see him in the starting rotation. I'll get to that later. Yeah, I think he's good. Good pickup from Japan. Led that league in strikeouts. So yeah. Gavilio, I really want him cut. Partrica, yeah, we had him like a year ago. He was shit. Don't like him. Dole, see what he can do. Moran, old fucking pitcher. Sean Reed Foley, a long prospect a long time ago. He started this year. He started again. He's not that good, man. He's from Guam. AJ Cole, see he can make the roster. Miller, Perez, Murphy, and Baker. Yeah, that's the bullpen basically. Let's get to the starting rotation. Starting rotation. We got Hyunjin Ryu as our ace. We picked him up in free agency. He's a beast. I'm happy we got him. And yeah, next one, Tanner Roark. We picked him up, 12 million per year, and yeah, that was a bad move at the time because I thought we weren't gonna get Ryu, but we got Ryu and Roark, so we got a lefty and a righty. In the free agency market, Roark has been a good player with Washington. After Washington, he's kind of regressed, but let's see what he can do with this team. I think he's a pitch to contact guy, so we got 2 of them. We got like 3 pitch to contact guys, so we don't really have a strikeout bunch. But these guys will strike out once in a while, throw strikeouts. Matt Schumacher coming back from injury, man, this guy keeps getting injured. Um, I think we'll trade him at the deadline, man, if we're bad. And you know, I don't see Schumacher next year, but this year I think he's a good pitcher. He just keeps getting injured, unfortunately. Chase Anderson was our pickup um, before the off season, and got him in a trade. And I think Chase Anderson's good. He has playoff experience. You know, he's improved a lot in Milwaukee, and I can't wait to see him play. Um, Good pitcher. I think he has 1 more year arbitration, and yeah. Ryan Baraki is injury prone. He played good in 2018. I wouldn't want to see him pitch a single game in Toronto again, unless he goes to the bullpen and becomes a stud. Trent Thorne, I see him as our 5th starter, man. He pitched very good last year. Obviously, some games were shit because he was a rookie, 25-year-old rookie, pretty old rookie. But he led all rookies in strikeouts, so yeah, he did something well last year, and you know, I think he'll be our 5th in our rotation. Shun Yamaguchi, yeah, I don't see him a starter. I know he wanted to become a starter, but tough luck. When you're 32 years old, you're not going to be a long-term starter, and it's going to make your MLB debut. So get to the bullpen, Shun Yamaguchi, and strike people out. Jacob Wagaspak, yeah, he started a few games last year, and yeah, I don't see him a starter. I see him going back to AAA, and that's my thoughts for the 2020 Toronto Blue Jays roster. Hope guys that I mentioned make the teams. Hope some of these guys go I don't like fucking what's his name, Jonathan Davis. I think he's trash. If you like Jonathan Davis, okay, that's your opinion. I just don't like Jonathan Davis. He's a scrub, and we'll send him to another team. Other than that, Mile High 690 out. Go Jays, and I can't wait to see him play. Spring training, I'll do live